All rise. This court convenes today for the petitioner's request to get her apostilled U.S. divorce papers approved for her single status. The matter before us will now be heard.
What every Filipina and expat need to know before she remarries. Think his U.S. divorce makes you free here? The real story for your freedom to remarry. A must-watch for Filipinas and expats.
Hey guys, James from the Boss Upstairs again. I got a new video for you here today, and I'm going to get right into it. We're going to be discussing steps that will cover from A to Z to get Filipinas single again and get expat or foreigners, not just in their country, but in the Philippines as well. That is very, very important, you guys. That is something that a lot of people overlook. So, we want to make sure that expats are cleared from any possible pension or SSI interruptions, because remember, you might be divorced from her, but if she's not divorced from you, it's called dual status conflict, which means you're divorced in one country, but married in another. And our next episode touches on that quite a bit. So we're going to go over 6 steps on this.
Recognition of foreign divorce in the Philippines, step by step. First, apostille the foreign divorce decree. Translate it to English and add proof of finality. Second, present proof of marriage. PSA marriage certificate or a report of marriage issued abroad. Third, confirm your ex-spouse's citizenship with an apostilled passport, birth certificate, or naturalization record. Fourth, prove the Filipina's identity with her PSA, birth certificate plus any valid government ID. Fifth, prepare the court kit. Sworn affidavit, special power of attorney, and barangay certificate. File the petition, await RTC decision, finality, PSA annotation, then the updated CNOMAR showing single. With an annotated PSA and free rings, you regain the legal capacity to remarry in the Philippines.
So recognition of foreign divorce in the Philippines, step by step, includes all these countries you Filipinas, your ex may be from, and countries us, expats and foreigners are from, okay? Here's a list of them on the screen. If your foreign ex divorced you abroad, Filipina, this is the fastest way you and your ex can get his divorce paperwork recognized here in the Philippines for you to be legally single again with the Philippine Statistics Authority and for him to remove his dual status conflict. That's us, you guys, where we're divorced in one country and married in another. Not a good thing. Step 1. Get right into it. Main divorce documents. A, apostilled. B, translated. C, proof of finality with the foreign court, meaning our foreign court order. 3 very separate important things that you need to do or make sure is done. Apostilled, all that is the authentication of signatures and official court stamps from me, foreign court, if it's not already translated. That gets confusing. So make sure these things exist in all the documents you're filing, both Filipina and expats and foreigners. Translation. This is the translation of your ex's foreign divorce papers, Filipina. Okay, it converts his foreign documents that are in your possession, whatever language it's in, into English through a certified translator so that Philippine courts and the PSA can officially understand and accept the document. Now, what possible additional costs this could mean for you, Filipina, if his document, my documents, are not translated yet? Well, look, and where can I order this translation, the Filipina is asking, okay? There's convenient online options such as, the main one that I found is yestranslationph.com. It's on your screen, yestranslationph.com. It's well regarded and embassy recognized. Okay, what can you expect to pay, or both of you expect to pay? It's about 500 to 2,000 pesos per page, depending, for an English certified translation. For example, if your divorce decree is, say, 3 pages long, you're looking at around 1,500 to 6,000 pesos for the translation alone, okay? Now, proof of finality is the other thing. This is a certificate from the foreign court, my court, confirming that the divorce decree is final and no longer subject to appeal. Boom, doors are closed for me there, okay? Now, my divorce packet will have all this in the documents if it's done correctly, okay? If it if it is indeed finalized. So stop here, Filipinas, because if it's not finalized, don't waste any more of your time filing it with the RTC, the regional trial courts. You have to have that. But, however, you can continue gathering your documents for the future filing. That's important. So, expats, heads up. Dual status conflict. Once again, divorced in one country, married in another. It happens a lot. Okay, it's a certification from the foreign court confirming that the divorce decree is final, executory, and no longer subject to appeal. This is very important. Give this to her. Okay, remember, make sure you watch this until the very end. Again, I hate to keep saying this, but the closing has valuable information that connects all these steps that we're covering right here, right now. Okay, we move on to step 2 of 6 steps. Okay, your marriage proof to your ex-foreigner, Filipinas, I'm talking to you, which is your PSA marriage certificate. And if you are married abroad with him, it will include the report of marriage if transmitted, the PSA copy of that report as well. So again, it's a PSA marriage certificate. Okay, step 3 of 6 steps. The citizenship of us, let's say, the foreign spouse. Prove your former spouse's foreign citizenship. How? His passport, birth certificate, or naturalization papers. Apostilled and translated. Again, it's extremely important. If he refuses, if I refuse to cooperate, let's help each other, you guys, because we got to realize that nasty thing called dual status conflict is there. It can affect us foreigners and our pensions, our SSIs, and a lot of our government benefits. Step 4 of 6 steps. Filipina, identify yourself with your PSA birth certificate plus a valid government ID like your passport, driver's license, postal ID, Phil health card, etc. Okay, you have to do that as part of the process in your stack of documents when you submit to the regional trial court, the RTC. Step 5 of 6, supporting evidence for your court filing, Filipina, expat, both, if we're working together. Prepare an affidavit stating the facts of the marriage and the divorce. Here's a sample affidavit. We have them in our digital vault as well, like I said. Okay, and proof of residency, Filipina. Okay, that would be your barangay certificate. If you don't have one, get one. That's the best proof you could offer the courts. And an SPA, if your lawyer is filing this for you, a special power of attorney. That's only required if you have an attorney doing it. Your attorney will have that for you assuredly. We do have it in the file though. Step 6, file all your documents with the petition to the RTC. When the RTC, the regional trial court, decides and grants you to become final, you move on to your last and final step. What is that, you ask? It's this. Submit your approved RTC decision to the PSA, the Philippine Statistical Authority, for annotation. The PSA will issue your anointed marriage certificate, your annotated marriage certificate, and updates your CINAMAR within 90 to 180 days. Okay, what is annotation, you might ask? Annotation is when they update your marriage certificate to show it's dissolved. El finito. Okay, again, apostle, translated divorce decree, boom. RTC petition, boom. RTC decision, boom. PSA annotation, boom. And your updated CINAMAR, yeah. That means you're legally single in the Philippines, ladies. And expats or foreigners, you're legally divorced in both countries. The Filipina has the capacity to remarry again, and now she can apply for a marriage license with someone else if she so chooses. If you need a description of this checklist, it is in the comments at the end of this show. You guys, it's really important that we help our Filipinos with this because it affects us jointly. We may not be with them anymore, and that may be a happy ending for both the Filipina and the foreigner. However, let's follow it all the way through, because give her the opportunity to get into another relationship and clear us from any possible future interruptions of our pension, SSIs, or any other government benefits, disabilities, military pensions, things like that. We have to be careful of that. So, and you'll see our next episode hits on that topic very carefully. It hits on that topic. So again, this show is not only just to help the expats, but because when you were in the Philippines with her, let's face it, you probably were a part of her entire family. Possibly. For the most part, that's how it works, as we know. So let's continue that on until it's completely ended as far as the relationship goes, not just emotionally, but document-wise, okay, of public record. We need to end it there too. Because as we know, there are things in everyone's past, okay, that could come back and haunt us. So let's not make this one of those, okay? I appreciate you guys watching. God bless until our next episode. And watch this next episode. It's very related to this one, and it carries forward with a lot more issues that could hurt expats and could hurt Filipinas, but also could help Filipinas. Thank you.
Boots on my feet. The rooster's crow is my morning beat.